Hello everyone! Today we are going to be drawing a dragon. So please don't mind the background noises, there might be some banging because there are fruit flies in the house that we are staying in for vacation. I'm going to be using this app, Flip a Clip. I'm not going to be using Ibis Paint or Sketchbook. Reason is because they don't work very well. Yeah. Today we are going to create her mother. Her name is London. Please don't say, oh my god, that's not how you spell London. Do I care? It's a name. I can spell however I want. Like, excuse me? I'm sorry. Are you offensed? Are you taking offense that I spelled London wrong? It's a name. I can spell however I want. And you can read all of this if you want. And I'm going to tell you the lore about her being a long lost princess. So, if you don't mind, can you tell me where? Okay, I'm sorry. So, while I draw, oh, please don't mind that. While I draw London's mom, aka the queen, I am going to be telling you some lore about London and her mother, and how she got stolen, and how she became a long lost princess and stuff. So, yeah. We're gonna so I'm gonna start drawing now, and then and you can use this as a tutorial if you want. A T for tutorial. A tutorial, yes, a tutorial. Okay, and please don't mind the background noises if I haven't said it. Okay, now I'm going to be drawing, and you can use this as a tutorial. I will pause here and there to like just tell you some facts about London and stuff. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so technically London, she is a female dragon. Um, the way she got stolen is that from this one dragon named Trigger. She always looked up to him as her father. She was she always thought Trigger was her father her whole life, even though some of the kids at her even though a lot of the kids at her school say that they're not the same breed of dragon. It's a whole different dragon. She does not care. She didn't care, but she didn't care, and this was when she was younger. But now that she's older, she takes it offensive. She always tells Trigger, her father, that that kids make fun of her for him not being the same breed or same species of dragon like that she is. And her father always talks to the owner of the school, however you want to call it, like the king or the principal of the school. And usually it doesn't take offense. It's not like it doesn't. The leader of the school really doesn't care because he knows it's true, but he tries to handle the situations that the Dragonettes are saying. He tries to handle it, but it doesn't really work out. And her and so the way she got stolen, the way how she got stolen, please don't mind the banging, is by her mother. And I don't know why her mother and her were like taking a like were they own a palace. They have a gigantic backyard for like training and stuff. Backyard, and the backyard was gigantic with trees and a little tree house for her to like chill and sit in. And she and her mom was in the kitchen, like in the palace, doing something real quick. And then she went back inside, and she couldn't find London. And give me a second. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So um, she was stolen by Sugar. She she was playing in her treehouse, and then she saw this drag, and then you, we don't know. I still don't know how. Well, I do know. Um um the way he stole her was that he lured a piece of he lured one of her toys that were in the backyard, were in her backyard, and because he's like, oh, that kid, that Dragonette's playing with toys. This looks like one of her toys. Blah blah blah. I should take it from her and lure her and use it as my trap. Blah blah blah. Um, so he did that, and she did follow it, and she did follow it. So yeah, and when she followed it, it led right into his arms, right into his arms. And she was scared. She did do the stuff that her mother told her to do, the defense techniques that her mother told her to do, but it didn't work out. Like the dragon was big, and he was scary. She got scared. She tried to use the techniques that her mother taught her to do. Just didn't work out. And that's the beginning of how he stole London. So, London's mother, um, does respect the fact London's mother's friends. So her friends respect the fact that she can get emotional at times whenever she's like talking about her daughter. Like, oh my god, I miss my daughter so much. I want her back. She's my baby. And her friends respect the fact that she's sad and she's allowed to be sad. But one thing that most a lot of the dragons don't understand is that about London is that she is just as powerful as them. Like the dragonettes at London school are always confused. How is she so powerful? Because they always do fights. Like a lot of the dragon, a lot of like in PE class or whatever. They always They always make the dragonettes do fights. Like training fights, training. And they make them do training fights, which does, and half the time they do fights, London does win. The majority of their time, London does win, and all the students are confused. A lot of her classmates are confused. Like, how'd she do that? She's just like us. How did she do that? They're all wondering stuff, and then yeah, they're like, oh my god. And this is not a bunch of lore that I'm telling you about, but she is a long lost princess, and she did get into a lot of fights at school because kids would bully her often. And her her father takes care of her a lot. And the fact that he actually respects her getting into fights is crazy. Like, yeah, he's a father. He should respect he should get into the fights, like, because he's a dad. He's like, well, he's a dad, because he's not really her dad, yeah, and a lot of the times, the queen, aka this lady over here that I'm drawing, she would go around the kingdom, and ask if any of the dragons or dragonettes have seen her daughter. She always gets negative stuff, and then she's always upset that no one can find her daughter. And like, yeah, that's respect. Yeah, that's understood. But she always is like, oh my god, but my daughter, I miss her, I need her back. Someone find her. No one can find her. Dragons do look for her daughter, but a lot of the times they can't find her, and that does upset the queen. That does upset the queen. That does upset the queen. That the dragonets can't find her daughter. But she does understand that they can't. The reason why they can't find her daughter. Please don't mind if this drawing is bad. I'm still learning how to draw dragons, chat. And she does respect the fact that a lot of the dragonets can't find her daughter. I am going to do a picture of her. Never mind. Okay, continuing. A lot of the dragons or dragonets do look for her daughter, but the majority of the time they can't find her. That gets her really upset, and she's always fierce and like, but this is my daughter. What is so hard about finding my daughter? And a lot of the dragonets are like, well, it's your daughter. Your daughter needs to find her priorities. She needs to know that she's a long lost princess. And she needs to know that we're looking for her. And then the queen is all mad, like, how is she supposed to find out that she's a long lost princess when no one's there to tell her? Minus the person who stole her. Minus the person that stole her. And that really upsets the queen. And a lot of the dragons that go looking for the princess are like, we can't find her at this point, we should just give up. We should just give up at this point. And then the queen's like, no, this is my daughter, let's find her. I need to find my daughter. And then they're always like, oh my god. And this has been going on for 4 years already. So I would say the princess is around 4 years old, which I'm not surprised. She was 5. So 5 she would be around 9 in human years. She would be around 9 years old. It's been going on for 4 years, and and this is all in human years, and she got lost at the age of 9. Like, don't y'all find that a little bit cool? Yeah, I do too. And the princess does not know anything. She just knows that she's a dragon in the world that doesn't know anything that we know now. She just knows that she's a dragon like many other dragons in the world. And then that she's just living her life as a dragon. Because like she's just a dragon in the world that's doing her thing. She's living her life. And like all of a sudden a big dragon comes in. Like stealing her, and she's like, what the freak's happening? Sorry, please don't mind the noise. And no one knows what's going. Okay, I forgot where I left off. I have bad memory. Like I just forgot what I was on. Oh my god, give me a sec. Okay, I couldn't find out what I was on, but oh well. So dragons and dragonettes do go looking for her. And a lot of the time, nobody can find her. It's all boo-hoo. It's all fun and games until a princess goes missing. Yeah. So, a lot of the times, like, people do go looking for her. Like, oh, this dragonette's missing. We should go find her. Oh my god, we should help her. Like, someone help this princess. And then everyone's like, nah, she's fine. And then it gets like sad at this point, and they were really never able to find her. And that makes the queen very, very, very mad. And the reason why it does make the queen very, very mad is because a lot of the dragonettes do not try. Like, a lot of your dragons in the kingdom, when it comes to looking for the princess, they don't try. And then the queen would hang up posters, be like, have you seen this dragon? And then she would draw a picture of what she'd seen the last time she saw her daughter. And she would be shoving it in people's faces, like, have you seen my daughter? Have you seen this dragon? Do you have any signs of seeing this dragon? And then everyone's like, no, we haven't really seen this dragon. Like, how do you expect us to see this dragon when we're all doing our own thing in the world? Like, explain. And that's what gets her really mad. And even the king, even her husband is looking for the child. Like, even he's trying. She tries. She looks in the backyard where she last saw her. There's no trace of her. Like, she's like, where the heck is my daughter? And everyone in the kingdom has thought she has died, which is a sad part. And it gets really, really sad. Like, oh my god, my daughter's gone. Like, it's her birthday and we have no princess. Like, answer me, like, hello? Like, my daughter's gone. I'm looking for her with all my might. Like, help. Like, someone please help. Like, please do help. And it's really sad. It's very, very sad. Because, like, no one can find the princess. Everyone's like, we're looking, your highness. We're looking, and we can't find her. Like, and she's like, explain. How can you not find my daughter? They're like, we just can't find your daughter. And it gets to a point where she's like, okay, now you're on my nerves. Give me a second. Okay, it's getting on her nerves. And she's like, have you tried at all? You live in my kingdom, you do what I say. And then she starts yelling at them, like, every person that comes into her castle or her palace. They're like, you do what I say. You try harder. And then all of a sudden, there's a dragonette. There's a dragonette, not a dragon. There's a dragonette in the world. I found traces of your daughter. Her face. You found traces of my daughter. And they're like, yes, we found traces of your daughter. And then, and she's like, this is what happens when you actually try harder. And then he's like, yeah, I should have tried it harder. And she's like, see? And a lot, and then she hosted a big party. Like, oh my god, someone found my daughter. Like someone found my daughter, oh my god. And then everyone's happy. She's hosting a big old party. Then all of a sudden, there's a big, mysterious, big dragon, aka, what's his name? Trigger. Trigger comes into the room. Everybody's, oh my god, you weren't invited. Oh my god. And then the queen's like, hold up. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Hold up. Wait a minute. You're not invited. Who invited you? And then he's like, I heard there was a big celebration tonight, and you invited all the dragons in that you know of, and you know me. And she's like, I don't know you. Who are you? He's like, oh, you don't know me? I thought we've met. And then he keeps on blibber blabbing about how they met. And then she's like, we've never met, sir. We've never met. Stop forcing me into thinking that we've met. And then he's like, we've met, Your Highness. Trust. We've met before. Why aren't you listening? And then he keeps going on, and Trigger keeps going on and on about how he has met the queen. And he's like, and then she's like, maybe we've met on a TV show. And then he's like, oh, no wonder you look so familiar. And then she's like, what do you mean familiar? I'm like, and then he's like, then he starts stuttering and like, no reason. Like, I've seen you on a TV show. And then she's like, I'm not included in any shows. Minus the ones that live in the valley that my palace is in. And she starts questioning him. Like, she starts really questioning him. Do you have my daughter? And he says, do I what now? And she's like, do you have my daughter? Like, who's your daughter? And then she starts getting furious. Like, she knows something's up with him because she has never met this guy and she has never met Trigger in her life. She's like, why are you saying that I'm familiar? Then she starts asking him so many questions. How do you know me? And then she's like, he must have my daughter. And then she does the right thing. She does the smartest thing any dragon could come up with. She puts him on she puts that bad boy on a lie detector. Like, that's so smart. Snart. It's so smart. Like that's the smartest thing you could do. Like a dragon could do. Like, that's so smart. That's so smart, guys. And the thing is, it never went off. It never went off as him lying until it got to the big question that she was waiting to hear. She finally asked the question, do you have my daughter? He looks at her firmly. He looks at him. She looks at him like he might be lying. And he's like, I don't have your daughter. The buzzer goes off. That means it's a lie. She looks at him dead serious in the eyes. I will repeat myself. Do you have my daughter? He looks at her back. I might. But you have to give me a deal. And then she's like, go on. And then he's like, we're going to make a deal that you take your daughter and you give me half the money you have. And she's like, heck no, you look rich. No. Heck to the no. You look rich. I can't trust you. He's like, oh, you can't trust me now. Looks like I'm keeping your daughter. And she's like, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will give you a quarter of the money I have. 1/4 of the money I have. 1/4 of the money. 1/4 the money I have. He's like, deal. And when she meant 1/4 of the money she has, she meant like $5. She's like, this queen, this lady right here. She's like, I'm not giving him all my money. I'm not giving him the royal money. Like, this is their money. This is my money. And then he walks up to her, give me the money. Then she hands him a wrinkled up dollar, a wrinkled up $5. Like, doesn't that crack you up? She gives him a freak-looking wrinkled up $5. Like, what else do I say? Like, she gives him a freak-looking wrinkled up $5 bill. Like, is that smart or what? She's not giving any. She's like, you're a stranger. I don't know you. He has my daughter. But the thing is, he never gave her. He never gave her daughter back. And she's like, okay, but she's like, before I give you the money, he's like, give me my daughter first. And he's like, if you give me the $5 first, I'll actually give you your daughter. She actually believed him. Like, why? Now you're stupid now. Like, you are not smart. You are bleh. And then the queen's like, okay. Then she's like, okay, he's like, give me 3 days and I'll give you your daughter. And she's waiting the 3 days that he said that it would take him. And then she's like, where's my daughter? I'm waiting for my daughter. Okay, sorry, I'm not giving you guys lore. I'm giving you a full-on freak story. Okay, that just makes it even better, doesn't it? Okay. Then she's wondering, where's my daughter? I'm asking for my daughter. Where is my daughter? Then he's like, your daughter? Your daughter? Then she's like, yes, my daughter. Then he gives her the eye. Like, he's in big trouble. Big trouble. And she even brought guards with her, like, don't mess with me. Please don't. Like, and then she's like, where is my daughter? Where is London? Then he looks at her, I don't have your daughter. She is furious. This queen is furious. And she's so mad. She's like, we had a deal. Give me my daughter back now. Like, give me my daughter back. And then he's like, um, um, um. She's like, give me my daughter, and I'll give you what you, and you give me my daughter, and then I'll give you all the money I have, all the moolah, if you give me my daughter. She was lying. Like, she was lying. Oh, that's, yeah, no. She was lying. She's like, give me my daughter, and I'll give you all the money you want. Every single, even every last penny of mine. He really fell for it. He's like, really? She's like, yep. Every single penny. She was lying. She was lying, dude. She was lying. She's like, she was lying. She's like, there's no way I'm giving him my money. Why should I? Why should I? Explain. Why should I give him my money? She's like, I'm not gonna give him all my money. So she tricks him. She never really gave him all her. She never really gave him all the money she had. She just shoved money in his face like, bada boom, I'm done. I don't need to suffer anymore. And he's like, but ma'am, you gave me a deal. She's like, then what's that deal? You would give me all the money you had. She's like, no, sir, that's not what we were doing. And then she's all like, well, I gave you my daughter. I gave you your daughter back. And then she's like, okay, what about you giving my daughter back? And he's like, I gave you your daughter back like you wanted, like you asked, like, please, like, it's like what you asked for. I'm like, and then she's all like, good shoes. Okay, please don't mind the background noise. Oh my god. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna give you my money. I obviously tricked you. Do you not have a brain? Use your brain wisely. Never trust a stranger. And then he's like, I should have known. And then, oh, heck to the no. And then she's all like, yep. I trusted you giving my daughter back. You gave me my daughter back. And then they lived happily ever after. Like, that's the lore. That's the story that I gave you. And then London's all like, you're my mom. I'm a long lost princess. This can't be true. What? And that's the end. And that's the end of the tutorial. If you wanted on how to draw a dragon. You could change everything up. And I would love to see all your dragons once my father enables, like, re-enable the comments. If you want to show me or tell me what your dragon looks like, I would love to. Right now I'm just going to be writing her name and then other stuff. Yeah, I don't know what her name should be. Like, what should it be? Lila? I have a good name. Her name's gonna be Rain. I don't care if this is not how you spell rain. Okay, her name's Rain. Yeah, her name's Rain. Meet Rain. This is Rain, aka London's mom. Even though she's not Rainwing. I don't care. Her name's Rain. I'm not basing any of this off of Wings of Fire or anything like that. So, just gonna write a quick description. But I love you guys. I love you all. I also do some Dandy's World videos if you guys recognize my voice in any of the videos. And this is on my sister's account. I will be getting, and actually no, this is going to be on my account. So yeah, so love you all. I will be doing some more Dandy runs. I will be doing Dandy's World runs. I don't have my account yet. I'm going to beg my father to give me an account. But love you guys all. Bye.